more when it comes to the wild cards with the new patch setup. Unique picks, fighters for both, and I feel like this could be a very joyous occasion for all of us. But it is gonna request a lot of technical mastery between our players. It's series number 2, game number 1, Guangzhou Gaming versus Axis, China versus MENA.
Hey, it's wild card for a reason. It's wild.
It's Sora Gold.
Sora Gold.
Huh? Owls on Sora.
Okay. Oh, okay. This opens up a lot of things, right? Because yeah, obviously number 1, you don't really want to go up against the Esmeralda, or rather the heroes being thrown at that. But yeah, so far the Sora Gold. To be honest, I don't really see much of a sample size of this Sora in the gold lane, but they're gonna go and invade this orange buff.
They're doing it up so quickly. Quantum's able to pick it up now. Oh no, they're gonna be caught. Canoneo caught in the bad spot. Will be able to dash away. Throwaway walks up Speedy. Flickers in. Owl gets away, but Quantum follows in. First blood over to Axe MENA.
That's bad. That's very bad. The Sora shut down early, and Quanok will be able to bear the fruits of his labor, stealing that orange buff. It's gonna add more clear for him, obviously, more damage too, and he wanna go in for invade like this.
Uh-oh, Mason Khan actually has the push. Canoneo walking up again, and will be able to get 2! Dude, I know we were expecting brawls, but this is crazy.
This is the wild cards I was asking for,
Red
bro.
Mar stands corrected. It's gonna be scrappy.
Solo kill down below Modi.
Let's go and just fight after fight. That's what I'm looking for when it comes to the wild card. Don't be afraid to stretch the possibilities of the meta, despite how people might say it looks messy. Well, it looks fun to me, and I'm enjoying so far. But at some point, they will have to slow down. Once the objectives are up, especially now for Axe, they need to help Throwboy recover with the fact that he could not get his own orange buff.
Oh my god, what is that damage, dude? He didn't even use the Heaven's Wrath. That was just, oh my god.
Yeah, that was a Sora cosplay.
Is this the same Lucas Valentina situation again we got a few months ago? Ice cream with the taunt.
Yo, Modi's getting picked off here. Final slash that out too. Revitalize coming down as well as Modi's able to go for the reset. She's now overturned! And they turn it around. Modi jumps back in over Speedy. Flickers out to save this Canoneo.
Modi
gets the killing spree. It's a shutdown for Speedy as he runs back away. Canoneo, I don't think the rush, I don't think they want to go for it.
We need to take a breather. Yeah. This is fast-paced, high tempo. Minute number 2. Ow. Solo kill?
Still going.
Under the turn. Hey, limit testing. Limit testing.
Testing.
Yeah.
That is our keyword for this game number 1. But as we got to see, when it comes to the big team fights, Guangzhou's gaming's damage is a problem for Axe MENA. Together as a team, when Axe MENA gets set up, it's not good for them.
Oh, now it's gonna, okay, Rice Cream just gets taken out there by Mei and X Ying.
You know, what we were talking about when it comes to teams from China and their slower, more methodical playstyle.
Yeah,
I like how Guangzhou just completely changed the expectations of a Chinese team.
Tone it down and really stepping their foot on the gas. That's gonna be a War Axe pickup, I believe, for the Sora. For Owl, so still that handy item for most fighters now, as they try to converge to the mid lane. They want to fight and brawl this out again. Quanok is level 6, and that's going to be a Genius Wand pickup for Canoneo, who is, by the way, 3-0. This Joy will sting.
So that could be the angle. That's why maybe the Joy gets picked up so early by Guangzhou Gaming. They feel like maybe with the Genius Wand change, it has made Joy so much stronger earlier in the game.
It seems like since they do have the umbrella and... Oh, wait.
Cananeo's on one off back now. AOG coming down as well as Modi's going to be locked down with a shoulder bash. Modi taken out by Quanok and Throwboy together. But Quanok has already used the ultimate. Oh my god, Owl! All into the back line. Won't be able to find it. That's all. Not the... Yeah, it looked flashy. It looked good.
Yeah, the Stormbind was perfect, but Axe MENA just had the counter locked in right away. So Guangzhou Gaming, what they have in damage, Axe MENA has in crowd control. There's just so much, actually all members of Axe MENA have some very substantial crowd control that can mess up the team fight flow for Guangzhou Gaming.
Yeah. Well, Canoneo, 1v1 up against Speedy. I don't think he's gonna go and commit to the kill, but up top, they are munching on that turret plate and the turret itself. Let's see if Axe wants to go in for more. So this bears the question, is Sora now the enabler for more Valentina picks. Because so far, this Valentina looks very strong with that ultimate.
Yes, I think confirmed. Because even the Thunder Wrath of a Valentina Sora cosplay hurts like crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're just battling it out. I think for Guangzhou Gaming, this composition really... Oh, there we go. He's just going to use it. It relies heavily on a combo. Like, that has to be comboed in together with a Joy walking up, with a final slash from Modi as he jumps all around with a vengeance. Then it will look good. If not, if it's only like 2 members like earlier, then you just see them use the combo and then get completely destroyed.
And gentlemen, there have been 15 kills in the first 5 minutes of this game.
Wow.
Radiant Armor Rush here for Rice Cream. Good itemization.
Deleted.
Wow, that was a too easy kill there onto Throwboy.
Yeah.
The Genius one really helps it as well. Kanoneo will not stop anytime soon. 4 and 0. So we'll see. Guangzhou Gaming, I think hard to really achieve their win cons in the team fights. We haven't really mentioned as well how, you know, the Phoveus gets a lot of reset as well.
Yeah.
Especially with the Arlet and Frey. But again,
Oh,
I think
man.
the Joy will be kind of like the building block, the foundation for Guangzhou Gaming if they want to go and win the fights. Because this Joy kind of has access to the backline without anything stopping it. Maybe just the Gatot Kacha, but it has to be a telegraph taunt that has to be timed. So yeah, Guangzhou Gaming still have that win con in Kanoneo.
At this point now, though, I think Owl needs to step up and being able to deal more damage. Because of the threat of the Joy, Axe was forced to build a lot of early Radiant Armors. There is a Dreadnought armor, at least one, but now it's Owl's time to deal the burst.
Yeah, but no. That's the question, though, especially against Speedy. Speedy already flickered out.
Yeah. Well, let's see. This hurdle might be the catalyst for more fights that might happen. Quanok has the stolen ultimate. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, the AOG coming down as well, but Owl gonna go for the Heaven's Wrath. Quanok not caught in the bad spot. Will be taken down by a big bomb. XG in the midst of it all. Dark Wave landing on 2. Kanoneo looking for the cleanup now with the electrifying beats, but won't be able to find the right target. It's a 1-for-0 trade right now.
And I think they found the formula. If they can isolate Quanok in a situation, burst him down before he activates the ultimate, I think that's going to be the win con for Guangzhou Gaming. Final slash!
Yeah, not enough damage to get Speedy low at all. Like, this is going to be a problem for Guangzhou Gaming. No one can kill Speedy. He's unkillable. Throwboy walks up. Gotta be careful here.
Yeah, they don't have the right damage profile to deal with this Esmeralda.
Alpho.
Wow.
Look at the Phoveus go.
Hey, man, he's doing a lot. Flicker out for May. Respected the Dark Wave. That's him on the shot. Go to the final slash on 3. But Kanoneo gets bursted down now. Again, Owl jumps in the midst of it all. Won't be able to get enough damage. Heaven's Wrath as well. Not enough. Quanok's still there. Alpho still wreaking havoc, and now they go in onto Owl under turret. Alpho is on a killing spree.
Wow, this Phoveus was quite a sleeping giant in the first few minutes, but come minute 8, this Phoveus is crazy. Again, reset for days for this Phoveus.
Yeah, Guangzhou Gaming, because of how Axmena drafted around the Phoveus and the Esmeralda, the damage that they deal in burst does not do well against 2 of the best heroes that handle long team fights, that can really stretch out the fight. And we see it sequence after sequence.
Uh-oh, final slash over the Speedy. Mount a shot with Quanok with a jump, brings them all back. Kanoneo with the electrifying beast still doing a lot of damage over the Throwboy. We get terrified in. It will be Throwboy getting out with a sliver of health as Rice runs away. Owl still in the midst of it all. Getting help with the stun. Speedy with the flicker in. What a long battle it is. And it is Axmena who comes out on top, not even losing Speedy.
What a fight! Beautiful showing from Axmena, layering the CC together and then going front to back, completely isolating each member of Guangzhou Gaming. They will take that mid-tier 2 turret, but so far it feels like Guangzhou does not have enough damage to take down Axmena. Modi might want to do something, but I don't think that's going to be the case. And this Kagura pickup, to be honest, it seems irrelevant now because they need some sort of big combo. I think it was about to be with Owl, but nothing has been crafted so far.
Yeah, the window that Guangzhou Gaming had in the early to mid just got completely shut by Axemena, again, because of all the crowd control they had. And Quanok's Terrify has been a sleeper hit for a lot of these team fights.
Yeah.
Add to that all the crowd control that Axemena has outside of the Valentina. Every team fight for Guangzhou Gaming is so demanding. They have to use all of their ultimates, their entire kit just to make it work. While Axemena, again, because they can stretch it out, they can conserve some abilities here and there, save some dashes, save some crowd controls, which just works out very well for them in the end.
With a 7,000 gold lead, I don't know, man. Owl sees the Heaven's Wrath defensively to escape. That's not a good look. Mountain Shocker landing. Oh! Quantum's Dash, what a combo into the back. Throwboy gets caught under turret. Alpha takes the Infernal Pursuit under turret, gets caught by the Electrifying Beat. Quantum walks back up, and Owl is doing so much damage. Flickers out away from the Heaven's Wrath, and all of a sudden, the gold lead has dropped.
It is complete pandemonium in the Land of Dawn. They're fighting it, juking it out until the end of the earth. And it seems like Guangzhou Gaming, they see that win con, right? They see that if they can pull one combo, it feels like it could be where they turn things around.
Yeah. They really need to look at Modi now to be the centerpiece of the comeback. That, again, is I don't think it's too demanding to ask, actually, for Modi to just land another final slash. The formation of Axemen, again, they're not playing around a lot of range. It's mainly the Yi Sun-Jin, and he doesn't have the best range even. That there's a strong chance that Modi can just final slash Axemena yet again and then set up Guangzhou Gaming for big burst.
Let's see, let's see. I mean, so far, the question is, even if they land the combo, I mean, they were able to pull it out, but that was under a, base turret, right?
Oh, that's true.
But this time around, if they are able to pull out a heavy CC combo, where does the burst come from? I mean, Kanoneo can run around, but, he can do so much because you have Rice Cream, who's going to be peeling for his teammate there, just catching the Choi off guard. They need that burst damage coming in from Owl or maybe Kanoneo if he gets the electrifying beats going.
Yeah.
If not, then it's just going to be another CC and then one, right?
I also want to see Mage try to go for Quanok a bit more. Not like this, though.
Mountain Shocker AOG as well, locking him down. That's a good final slash in the back line. Throwing away as Kanoneo walks in like my big, doing so much damage. Alpha still alive, doing so much more as Owl has to flicker away. Speedy goes in for the chase on the flicker. That's going to be the peel from XG when he gets caught with Falling Star Moon. CC immune away. Speedy's too darn tanky. 1 for 1.
Well, there you go. I mean, Guangzhou Gaming is still able to hold themselves together. But man, Axemena, it seems like, windows are opening, loopholes are opening for them for a possibility where Guangzhou Gaming might turn things around. Genius One purchase for both players now, Kanoneo and also the Valentina. So more damage, obviously, but it seems like Guangzhou Gaming, they're waiting for a big moment to happen.
That might be the item that actually turns the tide in favor from Guangzhou Gaming if they get the setup yet again. Now Axemena. Speedy and Alpha should go down a little bit faster now.
They're going to go for the blitz on the Lord. Speedy's walking up. Kanoneo is looking for one member. Is it Throwboy? Oh man, he goes in for the traces and he gets killed instantly by Kanoneo. That's Xing in the back, able to find a kill over to Quanok. May still escaping. Falling Summer does a land. Owl is going through. Rice Grim. Only the fighters left. Well, technically a tank on the Esmeralda.
No way, Axemena. They threw off a big lead, and now it's going to be Guangzhou Gaming playing the game finally. After 13 minutes, they're going to get the Lord Speedy.
Uh-oh, Falling Star Moon lands on Speedy. But even at this point, Guangzhou Gaming know they cannot burst Speedy.
Yeah.
All they need to do is ignore the dancing lady. Go for the backline.
Yeah, look for everyone else and you'll be fine. And just as expected, the Genius One pickups just in time was the difference maker this time around. But I like that extra bit of change where it was, instead of going for the Phobius and Esmeralda, just look for Throwboy right away. No wonder Kaneo's been widely regarded in China as a player to look out for.
And this is... go on, Miracle.
Can I just say, this reminds me of not an AP brand, not a Team Spirit brand. This reminds me of a TNC brand.
Right. The more unique ideas.
Complete chaos as well.
Yeah, chaos, the unique takes on the game. Guangzhou Gaming now putting the pressure onto Axe. The pressure's not for kills, it's to just slowly push Axe back. They're not going to be able to take the turret, though.
Yeah. They go for the purple buff, they'll be able to take it. I think right now, the Alpha just needs to peel for Throwboy. They just need to fully peel. Let Speedy do his thing. The rest of the team needs to just play for Throwboy.
Yeah.
And prior to this period, nobody really played in the side lanes so far, right? They've been ganging up together, looking for fights, and the turrets both up top and down bottom taken down by X-Mena is also due to the fact that they were able to activate the Lord, plus looking for fights in the orange jungle side of Guangzhou Gaming. And now is the time where, if they want to activate the side lanes, this is the perfect time, because now Guangzhou Gaming, they have a bigger breathing space. They're now able to step foot on enemy territory as well, pushing out the side lanes now. And I think Sora will do quite a good job as well at that. They're not going to be ganging up together as much, looking for crazy fights. This is where they can activate the macro game, because we haven't seen much of that in the past 14 minutes.
Yeah. Add to them being able to do a little bit more for the macro. In terms of the team fighting, I like the Guangzhou approach of actually splitting it up. If it's not Modi splitting up the formation with the final slash, it's Kanoneo forcing Ice away. Winter Crown picked up by the Joy now means he can do that more. Do even more aggressive plays, looking straight at Throwboy or Quanok, trying to take them down, which forces Alpha, Rice Cream, and Speedy to get close, which then sets up for Modi with the final slash.
Safety is #1 priority, obviously. Joy, or Kanoneo, is kind of the backbone now for Guangzhou Gaming in terms of damage. And he needs that safety. He needs to be able to output the damage in a safe way as well. That Winter Crown will come in handy if needs be to be pressed. Immortality though for Speedy. Speedy so far has been deathless, 11 assists as well. The Esmeralda, super hard to kill.
Holy crystal.
Guangzhou Gaming has proven that you don't really need to kill the Esmeralda.
Yes.
You can look for other members, like how they were able to gang up on Throwboy, isolate him, cut him off, Quanok as well. The same thing happened to him. So if they're able to take down core members, you can completely just deny Speedy, because Speedy has been the one just carrying X-Mena in the long drawn-out team fights.
Yeah, I think you said the key word there where, yeah, we're seeing a lot of 5v5s, but you see the little moments of isolation that Guangzhou gets to find.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's a big falling star mood. Over on Xing and Modi. Trying to go for the kite now. All jumped into the back line. Won't be able to find any damage. And Speedy was way too far. Speedy forcing out the flicker. Now the AOG to cut him off. Uh-oh. All out of the bad spot. They can be all inning on him. Quantum jumps in as well. Taking very long time. Beast! Kanoneo! With 2 in the back. But Owl will fall as well. That's a 2-for-1 now. Speedy goes in again and again. Never really stopping.
Wow, there's a reason why Vren says in his statement that Kanoneo is the backbone of his team. Look at him doing things like this.
Fully stacked up now. Lynchpine beats as well. Winter Crown already used up by Alphos. The Tom doesn't land. Alphos getting traded down. The Dark Wave already. Kanoneo still going through and even through the Esmeralda shield. Down. They won't be able to get him out. So pushing him out top lane. That's Alpha jumping in. Final Slash brings them back. Alpha down. Speedy will finally lose his life.
Wow. What a fight, Renmar.
Hey,
How it works.
Count on Coach Vren to make a superstar out of a Filipino Kanoneo this time around.
Wow.
9-2-7, and he's locked in every time on the Throwboy and Quanok.
Throwboy cannot walk up, dude. There's no way. This has to be free unless Rice Cream pulls a mirror. Oh, cancel on the AOG. Another one. No. 2 cancels, and that's all they get. Kanoneo! The Wishing Lantern almost took him down. Modi, you gotta play it safe, boys. You got a Lord in the mid lane.
Yeah, a few changes to the Wishing Lantern as well. You know, 1,000 damage now to pop the butterflies, but still, it stings. And for the first time, we hear cheers coming in from the crowd.
They're enjoying it.
Yeah, they're enjoying it. We're enjoying it as well. 19 kills and 17 kills as well. 18 minutes. This is the longest game so far we've seen in the wild cards. The Lord marches in the mid lane.
Both surprised and not surprised. Ultimately, incredibly satisfied with what I've seen so far in this game #1. Almost 20 minutes of fighting.
Throwboy so low. That's Jing. Oh my God, Kanoneo! Again, now pops in the Winter Crown. Quantum's gonna be taken out by May, and Kanoneo still alive. He has the immortality now. He doesn't care. Alpha goes within the ground. They're gonna all in onto to him. Now, the immortality down. Wave in the bottom lane, pushing in as Cannonale finally falls. Owl trying to deal out a little bit more damage as May again clears out the waves. And Owl, Ying, and Modi have finally dealt with Alpha. It's just Speedy left. It's a long, drawn-out battle. But in the end, it is Guangzhou Gaming who stand victorious only with Rice Scrim left.
Welcome to the wild cards! Welcome once again to M7! Guangzhou Gaming and Axe put on a show for everyone, and GZG takes game number 1.
Classic M-Series.
Owl.
Who?
Is that Owl?
You know what? Game 1 gave us a surprise. Game 2 gave us another surprise. And you hear the crowd go wild, led by Ranger Amos and the Indonesian broadcast here in the house. Let's see if they continue to deliver more great surprises for us in this game number 2.
Again, the team
Wait,
putting
it's not
the wild,
Petri. It was an error. Okay, it's Petri.
the wild card. Yep, it's Petri for Yuzong and Purify for the Freya. Obviously, you need that, dispel out of the CC that's gonna go straight. So now, obviously, a few reworks towards the Freya.
What? Modi! First blood against Esmeralda! Purify and Petrify pop. Oh no! That's Cannonale getting the hit. 2-0 start for Guangzhou Gaming.
I was about to explain the changes that Freya had underwent, but Modi says, nah, shut up. I got this in the bag.
Yeah, he said, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah, I don't want to hear that.
Oh, retreat. Okay, it's Throwboy.
Yeah, that was just proper losses, individual losses here. In crucial parts of the map for Axmena, they need their EXP laner good and healthy for a majority of the early game. Mid laner going down quickly does not help their efforts as well.
I think at least the silver lining for Axmena is the fact that Speedy can quite farm safely, especially up against Freya, who needs to walk up close to kind of hit the minions and get the farm. But when it comes to level 4, this Freya can easily 1v1 the Granger, especially after a few changes happening. You know, the ult now has a shorter cooldown time after cast, as well as the speed that you have with it. Emblems, so far, nothing out of the ordinary. QC, obviously for the Freya, has extra sustainability because you would expect the Freya to be bullied by the Granger, right? Harassed with the extra range the Granger have.
Yeah. The Master Assassin, confident that maybe he could turn the tides a little bit, as you mentioned. While for Axe, the support emblem set onto Alpha, the early death is going to hurt him even more, actually.
Oh, here's that. Oh my god, there's just a Throwboy down under. He's able to escape. Xing now dealing a bit more damage over to Alpha. Oh my lord, what is that damage? What was that?
That was with shield from 50 to 20.
Yeah. Unexplainable.
Effectively 50% of the health of the Esme.
I thought Axmena was about to get an inch of Guangzhou Gaming there because I think Xing burnt the Purify in that mid lane altercation. But yeah, Axmena still almost faltering with Throwboy. Assassination attempt. Hand cam though by Realme. This is, I believe, Cannonale.
Yeah.
He's so relaxed, man.
He's chill. We had Zexora earlier today.
Yeah.
It's quite flashy with the hand movements. Cannonale is more, subtle about it.
It's simple.
I think hopefully we could get to see a... Oh, will that be a kick? Did not find the right angle. Of course, there is still a Purify. I think he was just trying to pressure it out. Guangzhou Gaming, I think they just have to accept that with Modi being able to just flex on Alpha right now, that they will be fine. That it's now actually their game to lose.
Yep.
If they don't want their positioning, though, Rice Scrim should be hitting close to level 4. It's the Tigreal that could be the difference maker here.
Yeah, with the team behind, though, for Axmena, I'm not a fan of the Sky Piercer first item on the Granger, because you need a little bit more damage. It looks like they're going to go for the gank up top. Petrify ready, May's going to be caught in the mid lane, I believe. Alpha taken very low. Cannonale just needs one more shot.
Oh.
He won't go for it.
I think he had the Traceless on cooldown, but yeah, he doesn't want to bite the bullet further. So at least that's safety for Cannonale, but that is a pick off. Oh, Monarch. Crimson Beacon.
To confirm the kill onto Mei in the mid lane, it was actually a committal of the ultimate from the Tigreal.
Okay.
So Implosion is the reason why they were able to take the Cho down.
Yeah, I think historically we have seen a lot of games, especially in M series, being turned around by Tigreal.
Yes.
E-Boy
Yeah,
against
of
AP
course.
Brand, you know, one of my favorite moments happening. But yeah, it's gonna be a one big moment type of deal.
Oh man, really good damage over. Oh, way to Dragon as well. Right scrim. Will be taken out. Now Alpha next to the chopping block. Throwboy is going to be. Oh my goodness, Modi! It's just Modi! Okay.
This Yuzong, man, running rampant. And so far, it seems like Guangzhou Gaming will take the helm in the early game.
Oh.
Genius 1 completed, and there's going to be a dive towards Speedy with a War Axe and the Freya.
Yeah, Owl and Ying. Oh, what a flicker from me! Flickers out of the shadow kill. That's a tilter.
Oh no.
Throwboy, yeah, definitely tilted because usually he's been saving
Oh
that
my
shadow kill
lord.
for after he sees the Cho using the flicker. But now he pops it and Mei just easily cancels it out.
Yeah, and this is not where you really want to build Sky Piercer first item on the Granger. You talked about it. You need extra damage, and if you get the kills, sure, you can do just that because you can farm the Sky Piercer stacks. But so far, it feels like Guangzhou Gaming are the ones to exert the pressure. Hence, Speedy not being given the time and space to play. The Sky Piercer build just goes to waste. Modi.
Oh, way to drag him though. Over from Mei. Owl's gonna walk up as well. That's gonna be Modi stuck in the close spot. Still able to stay alive. What? Modi stay alive for so long. Mountain Shocker lands on Alpha. And it's Owl with the Purify to get out. Now the shadow kill over the rest of the members. Will be Speedy picking up a Sky Piercer stack. And finally, Axe Mena are on the board.
It wasn't just the fact that the Mountain Shocker land, but Mei also just had another Jeet Kune Do ready to make sure that Alpha wouldn't be able to get away. Those little decisions have big results, and I can see now why Guangzhou Gaming, there has been a lot of hype on them heading into the wild card.
Yeah, beautiful.
Wait, he's gonna go for it. He knows there's no flicker on Speedy. Uh-oh.
They
They've timed it. Nah, Speedy, how do you run away from this one? They won't even use the Petrify. Oh! Perfect calculation. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
You don't time the spells, do you? Modi runs around rampant. Mei still has legit Kundo to move away freely. So yeah, Guangzhou Gaming, everything is perfect. Even Owl looks to 1v1 Throwboy.
Okay,
Freya running out of control.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
That's the way to drag it. Oh, that descent of the Valkyrie was kind of off, but it's okay. That's gonna be Shadow Kill over. Quantum picking up the kill. Right scream with an implosion. Modi with the Petrify. Speedy getting the stacks back here as Xing will have to use the Brilliance. Cannonale's waiting in the bush, looking for a Mountain Shocker. That took Speedy to half HP, by the way.
Yep, one full charge if I'm not mistaken.
This is getting scary, to be honest. Where the fact that X-Mena will have to rely on Rice Scrim to open up the window, especially with the implosion he was able to get to. Imagine if you could get 3 or 4, that would be very, very nice. So far, Endless Battle completed as well for the Yisenshin, I believe. I think the Freya will also get that in Endless Battle. So yeah, more damage for both of the carries. Now it's up to Mei and Modi. How can they peel for the carries? How can the Freya dive in without, you know, having much of a disturbance for the Freya? Because this Freya will be very, very vulnerable once it dives in. Obviously, you have to Purify, but, you know, there is so much CC in the hands of X-Mena, so he has to save it for that implosion.
Yeah, exactly, and you have to ask those questions if you're Guangzhou Gaming, because I think for Rice Cream, the best timing for his ultimate actually isn't to initiate the surprise sets that we always look for when we're playing with the Tigreal in ranked games. It's wait and see if the dragon's already been used. Wait for the entry of Modi. Wait for the Order of Brilliance to be committed by the Lunox. And then you use your ultimate. Because then they have no escape. They have no way of getting away. And the tides will shift in favor of Axe Mena. So Guangzhou do need to ask those questions about their timing. Because if that Tigreal finds his right timing, we're going to see a repeat of the last big play.
Yep. Alright, Scrim bullied back. 10 seconds to the Lord. This might be game defining for both teams. And so far, it seems like Guangzhou Gaming do have priority on bottom, but that top side wave is pushing in favor of X-Mena. So this might be the window where they might want to dabble into. But so far, that down bottom wave is as well pushing for Guangzhou Gaming. So it's going to be even, especially now, at least Kanoneo is dealing with that slow push. He has cleared that wave, and they have prior on the Lord.
Owl's doing a really good job at denying gold from Speedy. Like in the bottom lane, it's always Owl just trying to zone Speedy away from the waves. And even here, it's gonna be tough. Oh, Quanok forces Crimson Beacon. Owl's gonna jump in. Huh?
What?
Yeah, Owl's gonna be caught. Shadow Kill. Oh my goodness! Buys a little more time. Modi again with the Petrify. Together with Xing, doing so much AoE damage, and now it's Cannonale with a shutdown with the cleanup. Alpha still able to survive, but Modi is doing a lot of damage to everybody.
Modi just aura farms his way into the team fights, completely carrying most of the skirmishes. Cannonale completely untouched. Modi might look for another 1v1, but he is out of resources. That's going to be all fine and dandy because Guangzhou Gaming are the ones to secure the Lord.
Yeah, incredibly unfortunate. That looked like it was the perfect punish for Axmena. The fact that Al decided to dive in, they were able to take him out with the Shadow Kill.
Oh, my.
What a steal!
Absolute thief.
Cannonale.
There's a lot of smiling Indonesian fans in the crowd just appreciating Cannonale's game.
Yeah. Beautiful game.
They're so Guangzhou right now.
Yeah, they're so Guangzhou.
I'm so Guangzhou right now. Well, that Lord will march up top. BOD purchase as well for Cannonale as the third item. So yeah,
1v1.
1v1 on bottom.
Okay, never mind. Owl doesn't want a 1v1.
No. That sticker popped. Well, let's see. The state of the lanes, it's all pushing for Guangzhou Gaming. However, that mid-side turret will not get taken down as of yet. Shadow Kill to clear the wave, and Mei. He's gonna be fine. He should be fine.
Okay. Still within comeback range for Axemen, although it will be quite demanding if they want to do that. I think what we saw from the last big one, of course with the Modi play, is that difference in damage dealt by the Lunox and the Juicin. It's not burst, it's a little bit more steady. But the burst coming out, as we see right now, brings such a huge value for Guangzhou Gaming that Axe doesn't have the similar time that they had as with the previous game. They need the instant gratification right away to match with the Lunox damage output. So they try to balance it out with maybe even more defensive items.
Yeah.
As we all know, even the Radiant Armor. Well, Lunox okay with that again?
Cannonale found the Mountain Chakra, and Modi came with the Petrify. That's a falling star with onto the Brilliance. Now away the Dragon Flinker, bringing Rice Grip back. A solo implosion on the Cho. Modi's wreaking havoc, and Cannonale is right there to follow it up.
Beautiful set by Guangzhou Gaming. They want to go for more. They're going to get this mid-tier turret. But so far, they're going to move back. That implosion only landing onto one. Not used to really push away Guangzhou Gaming, but Xmena and Rice Cream, to be exact, don't really have an option.
Problem is right now, it's just so it's too easy for Modi.
Yeah.
It really is. Whether it's the positioning of Axmena or Modi's really just that good, I feel like Axe could be doing a few more things to minimize what's been happening to them.
But I think another thing that I want to mention for Guangzhou Gaming is the fact that, to be honest, this Freya has been quite unseen in the team fights. The damage you would expect from the Freya to output and deal with, completely neglected by Xmena because they were able to really push back the Freya, even if Modi was looking for the peel, the kick. Not onto an optimal target. Obviously, Alpha still very, very tanky. But I think they have to find a way to get the Freya involved in the team fights. Modi has been doing a great job.
Modi,
There you
my
go.
lord. As he just keeps on setting. Throwboy is... Oh, Alpha's dead. 2x just to... Bro!
Everything's happening so fast.
Yeah. Throwboy isn't even throwing. Guangzhou's just reading him way too good.
Yo.
He's really not throwing. It's
Yeah.
just, they
He's
know
not, he's
where
not.
exactly he's gonna be.
Yeah.
Map hacks.
Beautiful, beautiful showing from Guangzhou Gaming and from Modi as well. And look at Cannonale, he's just chilling. He's just very, very demure, having a good time here in the wild cards. Immortality for Mei, obviously extra survivability to buy some time to get the cycle going, you know, the second cycle in which Guangzhou Gaming, if they want to re-engage, it's going to be a good thing. Malefic Gun. Or the
What?
Freya, extra range. Does that,
Does that work?
apply?
What does it extend?
Technically, like the Freya's range is already quite far from melee hero.
Yeah.
Actually extended.
Well, I guess we'll see.
It has to, right? Because like, why would you go for Melt the Gun if it doesn't?
Is it really just crit? But
Yeah,
I think there are other crit items you can go for.
Yeah.
Crit attack
Berserker's
speed?
Fury is still up.
Berserker's
Yeah.
Fury, yeah. Exactly.
We're gonna have to ask
Yeah, it
Al.
looks like he's I want to see the attack range.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a bit more.
Yeah. Always.
Hopefully we're not getting placebo into believing that it's
Yeah.
actually working.
The placebo gun.
Yeah, the placebo gun.
Yep.
Guangzhou close to a 10,000 gold lead.
Oh. No, I think it actually worked.
Oh, it worked.
Damage.
Yeah, it worked,
Alan's
yeah.
doing a lot. And it's from far away. Go for the siege as well. Rice Crate won't be able to go for the implosion just yet. He knows there's a lot of purifiers on the other side as Cannonale takes the turret down and Traceless is away.
Yeah, feels like a fever dream seeing this Freya with the Malefic gun. But it worked. It worked. The splash damage kind of extends the melee range as well. So this Malefic gun might be a good purchase, especially when he's poked away multiple times, right? Against the Granger, who can shoot away from afar, and then the Juicin, who, you know, keeps everyone at bay with the Lantern. So far, Guangzhou Gaming keeping things in check. And it seems like they want to try to end the game, but as of now, Axmena, they are relentless.
Oh my, Modi again, able to find it. Oh, wait, the Dragon over to Speedy, and they go all in on him. Owl's still there, Black Dragon from you. He's still able to survive for a long time, and Owl in the back line is now just gonna wreak havoc on everybody! Oh! Finally, we get to see the Freya walk up, and it was with Cannonale. 2-0 for Guangzhou Gaming.
Put themselves on the map with an emphatic game number 1 and a dominating game number 2. GZG, watch out for them. Remember their names. You might be seeing one of the teams already advancing to the main stage, but again, it is only day number 1, but there have been new fans added to the GZG community here in Indonesia.
Look at what it means to the players to be able to show what you got in the international stage.